Hey, morning. How's everybody doing? Didn't hear from me yesterday. All right. I took a day. All right. So back at it this morning. Oracle, right? Big news. Big news on Oracle. Real big pop here this morning. Um, so that's triggering a lot of these other names that are already exuberant. All right, so more continuation to the upside to put some more air in the balloon. Um, but they got to say, they're meeting their earnings, and they got their reasons for where they are. All right, so Oracle this morning here trading at 316 right now, John 316. All right, so coming back inside here a little bit, got up to 322.21. So again, I beg of you not to buy Oracle today. All right, I will not be buying Oracle today. I would. Again, just as we wait for 3 days on the fallout, probably going to wait for a little bit more time on the upside on Oracle. All right. So big gapper here today. All right. So we're going to be in exhaustion risks big time. All right. But I'm going to kind of focus more on some of the stocks that are triggering with it. Now, Avgo, they reported really good earnings as well. And that was our 3 day there. Okay. So this is what happened on Avgo when they reported. And it was the big gapper upper puker. And as you see, this is how that transpired, right? So, and even came back down. Now, this morning, you're going to get a bounce again here, but you're still inside this pattern, all right? 356.34. We're trading at 347 right now. So I'm just looking at this 3 day pattern and saying, okay, we're stuck right inside here, guys. All right, now we might come up here and take this day out today through 351, basically, maybe 351.20. But a little bit of exhaustion risk up here, all right? So there's your Avgo, and then we'll see what's going to transpire here with Oracle, all right? So Avgo still stuck in the pattern, still stuck in yesterday's. All right, still can't been able to take out yesterday's morning. All right, so Avgo, there you go. Taiwan Semi is a little bit of a pop this morning here too on that news. That's up $7 and change. Again, going to all-time highs, guys. All right, so we're starting to get into these places where we're in exhaustion risk for sure, all right? And we know there's all kinds of them like that. Taiwan Semi is another one. Got up to 258, all right? So Taiwan Semi is triggering with that one, all right? And AMD's kind of made a move here. Advanced Micro Devices is up $7 here, better. This one's coming from the lower end of the broadening formation on the dailies, taking this back up now. And looks like we got to get back here to 162.50. We're right into this range right here. If we want to triangle out, we'd have to get back up to 164.76. AMD. What do we not have? We have no actionable signals. I do have a shooter coming down on that 60, but that's already been blown out, all right? So we'll see. That's Advanced Micro Devices. NVIDIA, I got some NVIDIA at 165. I kind of still been hanging on to it. Nice pop today. Again, chopping here, NVIDIA. I really am interested to see how NVIDIA is going to trade today. All right, still got the same issues that it had. So, we'll see. All right, it's getting a pop this morning. Now let's see how long this can last for, and I'm talking the whole group. Okay, so Oracle was a really nice prize, but the question is, can it sustain? All right, so that's what we want to be looking at for on that. Palantir is a little higher here too, so these are okay. Now, sympathy for the devil here, right? I talk about that a lot. So back up to 190. We're still stuck really, and this is just a weekly here, but you're going to expand on this week now, 167. So you're not really, you're still stuck inside this pattern in here. All right, so we're still trapped inside. These are all ones, and they're going to stay one right now. Even though there are twos in there, they're all ones to me because they're all inside here. It's all broadening formation, stuck inside. All right, so until we get out of there, 178, we're really not pushing anything too much around in here. So sit tight with that one for sure. And then as we get closer to next week, looks like we're going to possibly get a rate cut. I'll talk more about that as the week goes on. I got my thoughts on that too, but we'll see. J.P. Morgan made some comments yesterday. Jamie Dimon was talking yesterday, talking maybe recession. Unemployment's still a big issue right now, so there's a lot of revisions. So be careful here. Tech seems to be the leadership for the most part. Energy tried to get going yesterday, kind of sputtered out again. Energy tried to get going here, kind of failed out again. Who's not going? The industrials. XLI, my friends. The XLIs just will not move. All right, industrials still stuck. This is probably the worst performing group in the entire market. All right, considering, but maybe they're saving it for last. Maybe they're saving it for last. That could possibly be. All right, so again, tied into the diamonds. All right. Tied into the diamonds here, and we know how the diamonds are performing. So I'm just looking here at the overnights right now. Got up to 459 here this morning. Now shooter all the way back down. All right, so some of these numbers that came out, they're starting to give it up a little bit, but SPY and Qs looks like they made new highs on the overnights. All right, so we'll wait and see. All right, so industrials still not going. All right, so that group, XLC Communications is really, really good. XLC, just no stopping it. So exhaustion risk for sure. Continuation to the upside. All right, so XLC continues to move really, really good. All right, Meta, I've been talking about that one for a while. There's Meta, that's pushing it, and you got the Netflix. Netflix kind of a mess here this morning, just slightly lower. Not much going on there on Netflix. All right, and Disney's in there, and Disney really been kind of crappy for me here. It's been chopping on me. Made that move up to 19. I was thinking I should have dumped it up there. But I'm still hanging in here right now. All right, so Disney, that's all part of that XLC Communications. All right, discretionaries, there's good ones, there's bad ones. Chipotle Mexican Grill can't go. Starbucks is continuing to stay down, under pressure. This guy Nichols that ran it, who used to run Chipotle Mexican Grill, he'll get this thing going again here, but Starbucks right now, $77, guys. $77. That's my target for Starbucks. She probably won't get that low. I'll always give you a number that's lower, but I think that's somewhere in that neighborhood. that we're going to start to look for Starbucks. So that's our discretionaries. We know McDonald's is kind of bringing back the value deal. So surrendering on the month, as you can see. As soon as they announced that, McDonald's started to back off a little bit. So there's your discretionaries. Financials, just already too high. Wells Fargo was talking this morning. The CEO of Wells Fargo, real close to all-time highs here. And that Robinhood is, I think, definitely going higher, but definitely kind of like up again here, man. Up again. All right, somebody's got a $160 price tag. This stock is not stopping. All right, Robinhood just continues to go to the upside. And as long as we're looking at that one, this Rocket Mortgage, I've been telling you guys, I don't know, is anybody in this thing? All right, I bought it. I bought some. I didn't. I didn't buy it where I should have. I paid too much for it. It came against me, but it has come back really, really good. Rocket Mortgage continuation to the upside, guys, and up 21.25 this morning. I think there's still time. Protect stops. You probably get triangled out. You don't want to get in that. You don't want to get in that rut, where you're getting triangled out. That's not fun. That's not fun. But sometimes in the stock market, you're going to have to do battle. All right. And that's just the way it is. You're going to have to do what you want to do. You're going to find a spot where you need to get in, and you got to protect it, and you got to be prepared for it to go against you. And that's just that. All right. So I like this one a lot, especially with the rate cut coming. That thing will even get juicier. All right. I'd like to see it pull down. I'd like to see what happened is that on the day they cut the rates, I'd like to see that knee jerk to the downside. That's what I'm looking for. That's my thoughts on that. I got more thoughts on that as well, but I'm going to leave that alone right now. All right. So what else? So this morning, that's what we got. We got tech. Everything's tech. I'm in the weave, CRWV. I'm getting a nice pop here this morning. They're giving me 111.61. I bought it at 86.20. All right. CRWV. That one's doing pretty good. All right, so that one's holding up nice. Going to have a good opening there. Some of my stuff that I watch here, Jenny kind of fell apart on me a little bit, but I'm certain that she's going to get back up there. All right, she's having a great year. All right, DraftKings really kind of. All right, so I'm still hanging in here on DraftKings. This has not been my greatest trade, and I got Shooter down a month now. All right, so I got a 3-1 on the week here, and a little bit higher this morning. I just don't know. Penn was really, really good, and I was able to sell out some Penn up on top here at 2040 on this day. I sold a little bit on this day, coming back up 3-1 now and the inside week. So at least we got an actionable signal inside. I'm looking for that 3-1-2 possibly going into next week. Okay. I don't know, man. The markets just continue to do what they're going to do. There's so much money on the sidelines that every time the market comes down, buyers step in. I see it all the time. But there's got to be a breather here, guys. Got to be a breather here somewhere. All right, so I'm gonna keep blowing that horn, and that's the way it goes. IBM is another one that's been IBM. I mean, I hope you guys are in IBM. We went through all this nonsense with the triangle out. This is the battle that I was talking about. These are the battles you got to fight. All right, I'm in IBM. I got some here. This thing should be better. It was up to 261 with that Oracle, and then Salesforce has been really kind of chopping up. I didn't even look at it this morning. 253, just slightly higher. I don't know about Salesforce. I leave this one alone right now. It's just not right. All right, that one, even with today's, because that's tied into that same group there with Oracle, them cloud stocks, there's your SAP. SAP could get it going here, guys, with the 2-1 on the inside week. All right, I would like for that to stay inside and give me that 2-1 up just because that's the way I like it, but I can't say that I'm going to get what I want. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes. All right, so Boeing, another one, man. They got lots of orders and no workers. So continuation with Boeing, I don't see it breaking, but I'll tell you, you get down to 225, that might not be a bad spot. Okay, that's my thoughts on Boeing there. I'm longing from lower because I got in along, some time back. So it's been kind of, All right, so I'm gonna kind of some of our cybers. So RPD, my rapid, it's just really been chopping on me like hell. I mean, this has been hell. All right, just getting beat up. I think it's still going to get right. Until we get a week up, though, that thing's not going to get right. PANW, Palo Alto's been the champ to the upside. Continuation keeps going here on the Palo Alto. Watch that Fortinet. FTNT. This one's getting better as well now. 2-2 up on the week now. Looking for some. You got a mother bar problem here. You got a mother thing issue here. And that's all stuck inside right now. But I think that, this is far enough back. We're talking back to August here. So we'll see. And you're stuck inside a month that's really, really. So that thing's got some issues there for sure. You could just tell by looking at them. All right. And then Checkpoint is really good, I think. I think this one's in there. I am not in this one yet. And this one kind of got away from me a little bit. But look at this. Today we got an actionable signal coming in with a 212, and it looks like we're going to take that up from 198. So how about a 212 and give us a good day up to here today on Checkpoint? We're trying to triangle out up to here on the broadening formation. That would bring us back up to 205.53. All right. It's not going to be an easy walk, all right? It's not going to be an easy walk. And then there's CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike has got it going here, but still surrendering the week here, but now getting a boost this morning with Oracle. So 426 going back up. You're still inside, though. You're not expanding on your week yet, but you're getting better. I think this group is good. And expect them to triangle out one more time, probably. All right, so be prepared for that as well. All right, so Oklahoma, I'm watching those nuclears. They're a little bit better this morning. Constellation Energy Group was in the news this morning along with that GE Nova. So Constellation Energy Group getting a little pop here this morning. Closed at 300.82, got up to 309. All right, pulling back in. And there's that GEV is another one here. So these are data centers. Data center stocks, keep an eye on these, all right, with the Oracle. We'll see what happens, all right. Snowflake, that's another one that should be popping here with Sympathy for the Devil, up $3 on your Snowflake, all right. So Snowflake's still stuck inside the 2-week pattern here, just slightly moving up here. Not even expanding the week that we're in right now, but it looks like it's going to turn green. I'll get you at lunchtime. I'll get you something at the end of the day. Thursday and Friday, I am going to be out. I got a couple of personals going up to the Great White North. All right, so everybody be safe, be good, and I will talk to you soon. Be good.